This is the Standout Podcast where everyone and anyone could be a standout. And today I got Queen Peezy in the building. How you doing?
Hey, good.
How you feeling?
Good.
Everything good?
Good.
Yeah, it's been a long tenure for
life.
you out here doing this music thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About 4 years somewhere, so most. You know what I'm saying? Really pushing the music, really doing your thing. You know, it seems like you got the north end and the frenzy, and I like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For a long time though, ever since I was a kid, I just
Yeah.
always had that kind of like to, make people smile, entertain them.
Yeah. Talk to me a little bit
Yeah.
about that, coming up, trying to rap and just learning about the music as you grew up in the North End.
Really trying to rap, I just picked it up maybe probably like you said, like 10 years ago. Really pushing forward with that, hanging out, with the friends and all of that.
Yeah.
But I've been doing music really all my life, singing in the choir, playing the
Okay.
drums in the drum line. But trying to rap, it's been, regular like anybody else coming up.
Right.
The struggle. But it ain't nothing, that we can't get through.
Obviously. Looking back at a lot of your discography, you have a very long one. The work is there, and it's a testament to who you are. Just tell me, over these last couple years, what have you learned about yourself, and what have you learned from the music game that you've took it into like this year?
Really just all the way forward, just number one, just being yourself.
Right.
Don't let nobody come in between what you got going on for yourself. Right. And everybody dream ain't your dream. So, you can't always look for the support and the people that you think that's going to push
100%.
or really just keeping it going. Really, that's all I could do. Just wake up every day just thinking about the next move or how I'm going to make this situation better or make this grow for myself,
Yeah. And, I like your hashtag a lot, looking at a lot of the stuff. I think your hashtag is just keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Just tell me a lot about that hashtag and what that means to you as just yourself as an artist and the group of people you have around you as your team.
Really, that goes beyond like being an artist. That just goes from everyday life, waking up. Everybody wake up and have them days where they just don't want to do it no more, don't care, want to give it away.
Of course.
I keep that in my brain. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. You feel me? That's the only other way that I could, put it to keep motivating myself and others. And I see that it gravitated to a lot of other people too. So
yes. And that was one thing about it. I just posted that you were coming, and I gained like 5 followers within 5 minutes.
Yes.
Your support system is insane, and they're excited that you're here. So just tell me about getting that support, and seeing it grow. I just learned also that you're having a headline show.
Yeah.
So just tell me about all the obviously all these years, I talked about it before, all these years of work, but people don't know the amount of repetitions and things it took to get there.
No, it took repetitive, up all night, jumping jacks, reciting the songs to get on stage, to have the type of performances and the energy that I do, crying, fights, but a lot just a lot of anger within myself with everything. But I just took all of that and just that's what makes me who I am and be able to tell my story. And then not alone, I'm like spiritual too, so I just put all my trust into that, that mean up there.
Obviously.
In the end. So
and talk to me a little bit about that, having that faith in God, because I think a lot of times some people in this industry try to stray away from that. You know what I'm saying? And they try to not believe that something's gonna happen, but just having that constant belief in God and belief in yourself to keep pushing.
Really, like I said, I grew up in the church, and I've been through a lot of situations, so to the point where I know that man up there, you feel me, is real, and that he be listening. You just through it all the struggles and the fight and the hurt, you just got to keep yourself pure. Through it, you feel me, throughout everything. You get what I'm saying? So that's really just what I just try to do, and just like pretty much kind of like isolate myself from a lot of the negativity and the things that could take me off the track of that. And then I realized where my music touches a lot of people, it's been multiple times where people came up to me like, yo, I was having a bad day, you don't even know. But I turned on that song, and I just broke out in tears. But then after, I felt better.
Right.
Or I'm just riding around with a group of friends with my boys, and just all of a sudden there's just emotions just come out of So just like then, that's why I realized that it was bigger than me. The stuff that I'm putting out there is almost like a ministry in a different form. Outside of the church, but
Does that ever get a little bit kind of like you feel like inside of you like you got to go harder every day, because that to me is a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure where you come from. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to a lot of artists from the North End, and they feel that pressure, just like, bro, we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
And we got to feel it. So talk to me about that pressure.
It's like it's always been like that, like from young. But it's like anybody from the hood or from the struggle always, got that same type of, we all go through different stories, but kind of like the same, the same thing. So we could kind of connect more. But that's our biggest goal from being young. Is, man, we got to get up out of here. Some of us, we want to be better than, you feel me, our parents, and you feel me, the things around us, you feel me, to show them that we can grow. You get what I'm saying? And where I noticed, like, there was more outside of Hartford. Young was like going to the school, it's called HNTCA now, but
I went to
there,
Two Rivers, so
I went there when it was Hartford Middle Magnet. And playing the drums with the drill team and all of that with Miss Gwen and Harold Ortiz. He's a drumliner now too. He got the kids going and all of that. We used to take the trips. We done been to Ohio, to Boston. You feel me? All over the place. So I used to come back home and I used to tell my people, like, yo, we got to figure something out to get out of here. I'm telling y'all, it's a world bigger than, you feel me? Hartford is a world bigger than this block. You get what I'm saying? So I always try to tell my peoples that. So once I realized that young, I'm like, man, I don't really want to be here. Get what I'm saying? Like, we got to figure something out. Like, but yeah, that's just really like.
And going into your music, listening to it, that was an experience for me. You bring a lot of elements to your music. It's not just you're picking a beat from YouTube and going in on it. You got R&B in there. You got the 808s hit in there. It seems like you pick every type of lyric. I've heard samples from 50 Cent lyrics. I just heard a Jordan Spark lyric. So tell me, obviously starting your music, was that always the plan, to always sit down with maybe a song or sit down with an album and just make sure that every piece is correct?
Once I learned really who I'm connecting to, and all of that, and just who I am as a person. Like, if the people that really know me, that's all types of music, Jamaican music, all types of island, all types of music, anything that feel good to my soul and to the time in the moment. I know, like, man, this gonna hit, this can connect to somebody. I just put it in there. But all them people that you name, I used to go crazy over them songs when we was kids. Like, even 50 Cent, like, no lie. He probably the first time I actually really like picked up a pen and tried to read him. 50 Cent and Max B.
Me as well. So you guys are on the same way.
These my streets, these my corner, and that's what the Peanut. And I know what I'm looking at. Peanut is a god. So it's just like a lot of them. You get what I'm saying? And then even still now, them people is still like a big motivation to me. Right. So.
But free tell me about hell yeah, Free the Wave, man. Yeah. I've been waiting for him to come out since I was like 4 years old.
That's crazy, like for a long time, like sweat for a very long time, man.
But listen, that's the thing about your music too. I've seen you post a lot about it, and I've heard a lot of people say your music right now has that impact that these people already had on you. So when you get that, are you like, holy shit, like what the fuck, or did you already expect that to happen?
Sometimes. I underestimate myself.
Right.
And the power of myself. Sometimes I do forget kind of like who I really am. I just want to say that, who I really am and what I can do. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of like shy away sometimes. But then when I hear people like, you feel me?
Right.
Go get this row right here. They say, yo, why ain't nobody really pushing you? Why is this is not really being pushed out? Like, Coil Ray and woo. But sometimes it cringes me because in my back, I'm like, man, I'm better than you. Like you just said, I just made an album with this type of this type of do, and every time I play it around somebody, no matter who it is, they be like, dang, this is hard.
Right.
I don't understand you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, but like I said, only thing I can do is just keep going. It's gonna get in the right hands.
Right.
It's gonna get in the right, the right ear.
And that was another thing. You don't hear a lot of people be able to spit like you, and then also when the chorus come on, sing like you.
Everybody say
that fucked
everybody
me up. I'm
say
not gonna
that.
lie to you. Listening to not another album or not an album anymore, that fucked me up.
And the thing with that album is like, I pushed that album back for maybe almost a year, 8 months. Like I changed the name of it, all of that. It was supposed to be North and Picasso.
Right.
It was supposed to be I Am Soul for the Trenches. Right. You get what I'm saying? But I had ended up talking to somebody, whatever, from the industry, manager, whatever. So they like, right now, don't think about pushing out too many albums. And you get what I'm saying? Just name them as mixtapes and EPs. Whoop. So he was kind of like teaching me whatever to how to go about 100%. Releasing the music and going to get these people, to look at it. And so that's why I say, you know what, bump it. I'm gonna name it not an album anymore. And that's how you feel me. That's how that ended up coming about, whatever. So, and what I wanted to do, I said I want to give it to where people, when somebody do listen to it, is either they gonna like it or they not, and it's gonna be, dang, she got something on here for a little bit of everybody or every type of mood. So if I want to get up and feel like this, I can feel like that. If I want to feel like I'm going to put this mask on to go get some money, I'm going to feel that. Or if I feel like being in my feelings, or you feel me, smoking this joint and just thinking, you get what I'm saying, you could do that too. So I try to put every, piece of element in there.
Was that hard though? Because I remember when I was an artist, and I've been an A&R, I've been a writer. We record a lot of music, right? There's hundreds and hundreds of songs in that hard drive. When you got to condense it down to 6, how did that feel?
It kind of hurts a little bit, but sometimes it be like, well, I always got this for the next, and it's like I could use this for the next project, or I could just drop this one as a single. Maybe this one really didn't really need to, go on there. This could be like a mixtape song or something like that. Right. So, and then like a lot of the songs that was on it, maybe two of them were very old. Maybe like 5 when I just started. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because I heard the remasters. They sound great, no doubt in that thing. Is that hard too, going back and being like, should I make something new, or should I bring this back to this type of energy?
No, because if I leave it there, like in the drive for a long time, and I'm going through my music, and I'm listening to it, I'll be like, oh no, this is the mood right now. Yep. It was a reason why I ain't dropped that song them years ago. This is the mood and how everybody feeling right now. So I go back, or I go to my boy, Bender Beats, the Matrix Man. He's an engineer and producer out here. Or I go to CPR. Let him know, like, yo, I want to I did this at home. I want to re-record it, or let's try to see how we could get it mixed or whatever like that. So,
and talk to me about, because it seems like you have such a great relationship with D and that guy. Mm-hmm. Talk to me how important it is when you're making these albums and making these singles to have that relationship with these engineers to know when to press record, when to stop me here.
So a lot of the times, like a lot of the recent music within probably like the past 3 or 4 years, I've been recording and kind of producing myself. Right. So, but if it's a song that I really feel like this maybe could be the one, you get what I'm saying, or I really want to push this one, or they come to me like, yo, let me touch this up a little bit. I trust them to do that because, especially D, he brought my sound up a lot, and not even the Matrix Man Benny. He actually schooling me through a lot. You get what I'm saying? Helping me out, singing my vocals. No, redo that take. It sound a mess. No, drink some water. Put the weed down. We not about to drink for a few more. You get what I'm saying? So like, and even with learning how to make the beats and all of that, he's been, you feel me, the best person that feel me? Anybody that want to learn, can, you feel me, can ask for it. He just came off a blessing, and anything he do is, you know, off a blessing and the kindness of his heart. So, you feel me? I really be appreciating that. Even D, the way they pop up with me for shows and stuff like that on the outside, you get what I'm saying? Or I think this would be a good thing for you to do.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think that's important. Talk to me a little bit about that too, because I saw your name in a lot of the credits. When I was engineering my own stuff, I was my own worst critic. I had a whole album that was supposed to come out and never came out because I could not deal with the fact that I was engineering this shit. Everything to me sounded like shit. So tell me, have you had those moments where like this sound like shit?
Even right now, even like right now, the like I could say within like the last couple days, the couple songs that I did have recorded, whatever, because getting the new plugins and all of that, and I'm just like, man, this shit sound crazy. It ain't no way I go from, you get what I'm saying? But I had somebody listening, they be like, yo, that junk sound good. It sound way cleaner than before. I don't know what's wrong with you. So I'm like, yo, man, I don't know. Let me just stop everything for a minute and just go clean my ears out and just come back. But I'll be having them too, and the songs be so hard. So when I really feel like that, and even though it's my peers around me telling me, yeah, it sound good, whoop, 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 I go to the main too. Benny or that CPR.
Yeah.
But the mans, I need this, and then I'll listen to mines and compare it, see the differences of what's going on. Yeah.
I think the other album that was ingenious by you, I thought this was the most genius thing, was Summer Breeze.
I knew you was gonna bring that up.
I thought that was the most ingenious
that's
shit.
my most favorite out of all the tapes that I did. I could say that's my favorite.
Favorite tape?
And it's no skipping.
No, not at all.
If you skip through that, I don't know what you want to hear. That's what I be saying. Like, I don't know what these people really be wanting to hear. And then you got them people be like, man, I want that old school feel back to the music, that feel, and it's all there. And every beat I made on there except for maybe 2 or 3 of them. And that was the other producers is J Stacks, and another upcoming artist too. She fire too. Sky Breezer.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Tell me about your sample selection, because it just baffles me. Some of the beats and some of the guitar licks and things you pick, like you really are tapped in with.
Let me tell you,
culture.
if it don't make me go like this. And everybody say that if she ain't bopping, if it don't make her bop, it ain't. And that's how I write my music and how I go off certain things. Like if I don't feel it in my soul, why I'm gonna put it out there? Because 9 times out of 10, nobody else really going. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel it, but yeah. And then I just chose, like, I was working with a few artists, and they actually gave me a chance. You get what I'm saying? First coming out 100%. With the instrumentals and all of that, the beats. So they actually gave me a chance to actually wrote over those songs, and the way that those songs came out was just like, dang, we gotta. You get what I'm saying? Even with that tape, I'm still gonna push it next year. I'm gonna push it the year after the year. You get what I'm saying?
And just talk to me about the features on there, because every feature on there, I don't remember a lot of names, but I know Kevin Lyric's verse was crazy.
Yeah, and then what I said about years ago.
Right.
We made that song maybe 3-4 years ago.
Wow. Really? That's crazy.
And Bender Beats, he made that beat on there.
That's insane.
Everything from scratch. Everything came from scratch on that one.
Oh my God. Wow. That gets me, because 5 years ago the sound was totally different than what it is right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'll be saying. Like, and we still ain't even. And a lot of the songs where I could say or the projects where I go wrong, I don't give them time, or fully push them to the next percent to the full potential. Because it's like with the internet, it's like everything is so fast. Man. So it's like you're not even really able to really
Does that get annoying as an artist? Like,
yes.
Man, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, I need more music.
Yes.
I just gave y'all 20.
Dang. Like, I don't know. And then it's like, unless you keeping it up with a bunch of content, like we were just talking like before we came, but even with the song I just dropped, to Get By, I was saying like, man, I really want to push that song so bad, but I need mad content with what's going on right now, how it's moving. So I hit him up too. I'm like, man, what? Give me some ideas. We need some more ideas on. You get what I'm saying? We could do different. You get what I'm saying? A lot of the things too, I try to give people you get what I'm saying, different things to look at. Because, coming from where we come from, it's always the regular, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
The standing on the corner
But
stores.
tell me about that, because your visuals, they're based around that, but they're very different. You don't keep the camera angle the same. It's a lot of you dancing, your homies around, joyful. You make the hood look like it's the place to be. I'm gonna be honest.
And that's what I really try to do. Is like, it's ugly and all of that, but you really sit back, and that's one thing I always took pride of, is where I came from. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's really a beautiful place. And when you really look at it and you put it on the camera, it's really beautiful. And I always say that. And I always said that. Like, when I do want to get in my bag and talk my shit and all that, I'll be like, man, I don't care how good niggas' videos look. They don't make them look like mine. Like, my 100%. Videos be making the video, the city look beautiful. Like, not, you get what I'm saying? But I always try to give people a different view or a different intake of what's going on. Like, a lot of people don't even know. They be like, yo, where you shot that video at? That was nowhere but right there on Homestead, where the train station that was right on top of Main Street. That was in the back of that building, right there.
I love when they go to you. Did you go to New York for that? No, this is home. We right here.
And you know what's funny? I went and shot a video in New York, and the video never came out. Never came out. So it's just like, get used to where you at. Utilize what you got going on around you.
100%.
And a lot of things I try to do, like I'm big on the youth too, like, like I stick like straight away a little bit, because life and all of that. But one thing, anybody that know me, I'm huge on the youth, like.
That's so important.
I try to incorporate them, you get what I'm saying, in a lot of things. And one of my favorite videos was that Peanut video.
Right.
And I had all the kids dancing in the video. You get what I'm saying? It's like, the song is a crazy song, but you get what I'm saying? It make you feel good, and you get what I'm saying? It make them, you get, so that's all I just try to do.
What's something, with your musical talent, thinking back to that, what's something with your musical talent that you would like to do once you get up there for the youth? Like, would you like to come back and open after school programs?
Well, see, that's like a lot of that stuff. Like I got like a list.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That I carry with me, like in my wallet, like faithfully. You get what I'm saying? And it's like one thing I want to do, because I shouldn't even put it out there, but I'm gonna put it out there. But one of my ideas I want to do is, because a lot of the stuff around us is based on women.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's not a lot of stuff out there to really help the young men. You get what I'm saying? No. Until after they get incarcerated and all of that. You get what I'm saying? They come home, and then that's when y'all want to put them on a... Right. So it's like, why not try to stop a lot of the situations, you get what I'm saying, before they even occur? 100%. So it's on some... So like, I want to make like a safe home for teenage boys. You get what I'm saying? For the ones that go through hardships at home with their parents, or getting kicked out, or you feel, get what I'm saying? However the situation may be, but have some type of safe home for them to go to, or you get like classes that they could take to help them keep growing and growing. You get them, getting their license earlier, just setting them up straight instead of having them being.
And that's the problem. I look at this podcast sometimes. We just did a toy drive, and we went over there, and unfortunately today, like, there's nobody that wants to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they look at you like you a god, and it's like, this is a $2 toy, but that kid that opened that up, it meant the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just the problem with this shit, and that's why I'm so glad. When I saw that video and I knew you were coming, I'm like, I finally got an artist that understands this shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The humanitarian side. I think a lot of artists are so worried about, man, we're going to take this shit to the top, and when we get there, and we're going to dump some money back.
Yeah, no, it ain't. It's not even always about that, and that's what I be saying too. Like, it ain't always about no money. It ain't always about what you could put in front of you. Get what I'm saying? A person. Sometimes you gotta go out and actually show hands on, actually sit in their faces and actually talk, have them time. Sometimes that little dude, he probably ain't even get no hug or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying for the day. So you just gotta go about things however you want to be helped, and whatever you put out there, it's gonna come back. Mm-hmm. So and I always just try to, do things the right way, especially because all my little brothers and all of that, I done seen the worst, you feel me? My little brothers, my little cousins and all of that. So it's like, nah, and I always seen that growing up. So I always had to be the one, you know, get what I'm saying?
Carried on your shoulders. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And I come from a big family too. I'm the oldest on both sides. So
man.
I know how it go. I know how it all go. Everything. So
yeah, that corner store bill a little high, ain't it? When you run out.
yeah. Even now, like watching the kids go to the store now, it just be like, man, it just $50 in the corner store. Y'all killing me. $40 in the corner. They want $5 Takis, and the kids go crazy.
Man, that's when you get.
But
to the
I
point
think
that
about it, yo.
You
When we was kids coming from school and all of that, the dollars we used to ask for, I just was thinking about it that the other day. I used to stay asking for dollars. And $5 bills and go to the corner store. Let me get that EBT card, Bobby. They gotta go though, for real though.
When that ice cream truck came, man, shit. I want everything. No, you can have one motherfucking
especially
thing.
you get the dollar one. The dollar one. Nah, you can't even do that. You ain't no way. Then you can't tell them you don't got no dollars. What about the Cash App card, mommy? What about the Cash App?
Oh, nowadays they'll get you. They slick nowadays. Oh, you got Venmo?
Yo,
damn,
everything. They know everything. You can't miss a beat with them. You can't.
No.
But it's life though.
Yeah, 100%.
It's exactly how it goes.
100%. But listen, headline the show, Pile Off.
Yeah.
Woo! Talk about that.
Yeah.
Setting up that set
and
list.
too, I have it performed in the little, you feel me?
Right.
Probably I performed once last year. So I'm getting back exactly to myself. Just know y'all gonna see a whole lot more of me. I keep telling y'all, yeah, it's gonna pop out. But that the Pine Loft is self-love night. Shout out to General P, Blazed Up Records for hitting me up to go on there. I'm gonna just go do what I usually do. This the biggest set I did. Yeah. The biggest one I performed was 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes, but it's a 12-minute set. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, okay, you gotta put your big ones on for this one. But I'm definitely gonna put on the show anytime I go out. Or that's what I always do. Rather.
And talk to me about that, because I think a lot of times as artists we forget. You know, you rapping and you in your studio and you put it out and you see, this got like 20,000 plays, so we cool with that. But when you finally get to touch the city and hit that stage, and they're like, "Go Peezy, go!"
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That make it feel like it's worth it.
I ain't gonna hold you. It feel like when I get on there, it's just me and the microphone, really. So it's just like I hear that, I see all of that, but none of that really matters until I get off stage. And then I see all the results. So I see everybody smiles, and I be like, yeah, but while I'm on there, I be feeling like I'm on clouds. Like, and that's just always how I've been ever since performing. Anything I did, singing, dancing, the drums, I just always been like that. Just put it out there to star.
That preparation is everything too. Cause I remember, this is a crazy ass story. I remember the first time I fucking performed, they threw me a Toad's place. In front of 1,000 people. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. I looked star crazy. I was like, oh shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So definitely that preparation means everything. But listen, you know, obviously the music. Man, you remember that?
How did you hear that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, this is when Pop Smoke was popping. Stevie Nunez was my manager. Shout out to Stevie Nunez. He goes, yo, we got a show. I said, a show? He said, yeah, Pop Smoke. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go to the show, right? Yeah. You know, I get backstage.
You know it's funny.
What the fuck you mean? That's not mine.
I got a story for you.
Go ahead.
Yo, this is years ago. This was years ago. When I first started performing, whatever, it's me, my little brother, me, and A Streets, long live him. He another hard fire rapper too. But boom. So I'm performing. Yeah. So mind you, they don't think they about to get up there and perform or do anything. So I'm tearing it down. So the song came on, the Done Here song came on. Right. So they going crazy. So now little bro, he got a verse on it. Yeah. So I just automatically, he like, and he just started freaking. They just started yanking out the blue. Then he said, why you do that to me? I didn't know I was about to be... I said, yeah, because if I would have told you, you would have been nervous. You get what I'm saying? So now just get it up out of it. So then now I ain't going to hold you. That was a fun show too. Like, Yeah, that's funny you said that. I wonder how many people did that really happen to? Like,
And
how many others did that happen to?
I think they do it on purpose because if you would have told me I was performing,
You would have been
place, I
anticipating
would have
it.
never went.
Yeah.
I would have just been like, yeah, fuck y'all. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you would have
Like-
been nervous.
So I mean that's the thing about performing too, and that's the beautiful thing about music. I think we forget a lot that it impacts people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I wanted to ask you about this. You say you make soul music for the trenches. Tell me how much of that soul you put in and how much of that soul you want back from everybody at that concert.
Singing it back,
Singing
yelling and screaming the way
Right,
the way I'm in the house, retaking these in the studio, retaking these bars and doing all of this, making sure it sound. I want y'all to be screaming them just to the top of y'all lungs too, singing with me too. Swear, it just I don't know, just feel that love back. It's always a good feeling to see your hard work or anything that you're doing impact, especially when it's positive, impacting others. Yeah. And my biggest thing is when it's impacting people that's older than us, 40, 50 years old, or the young ones, they 10, 11, 3 years old, running around in the Pampers singing my song. You get what I'm saying? Just
that's
like, dang,
status.
so it'd be like,
yep.
In a way, it make me humble myself and correct myself.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, everybody mess up. Everybody ain't nobody perfect. But you get what I'm saying? I know that I got so many eyes looking at me and so many people. You get what I'm saying? So even them days when I get in the funk, I want to post some bullshit on there on Facebook, or you get what I'm saying, mad at the world. I'd be like, damn, I shouldn't have posted that because I got so many people. You get what I'm saying? It's like I have no room to be. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, like I have no room to be mad or no room to be angry or show no type of emotion because you get what I'm saying. Everybody's so used to me coming around me and being so peaceful and you get what I'm saying, happy and cheer. So when I get, it be like, okay, no, something wrong. So I gotta learn how to, you get what I'm saying?
Channel that back in,
yeah,
you know,
like,
draw that back in.
You got little one looking at me.
Listen, I'll be wanting to tag some of these people too when they talk about me on the podcast. Fuck the, oh shit, I gotta press the backspace button on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, you get what I'm saying? Bring it back in, player. Bring it back in.
I got an audience now. You can't be doing that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I got one last question for you. I love to ask people this question. Right, you're Qu'een Peezy, you're an artist. That's your artist name. But personally, in your personal life, what would you like to work on within yourself that you feel like you need to work on so you better as the artist?
Really, a little bit more focus.
Focus.
Really just focusing and discipline.
Right.
And I got a lot of patience, but more patience, that's it. You get what I'm saying? A little bit more patience, because like everybody get a little bit more easy, but really just focus and more discipline and just keep working and just keep it going. You get what I'm saying? Don't stop. Just keep going.
Yeah. Listen, I love to close this out. When he hit me, Gogettaro hit me, I was like, I wonder who he's bringing me, because he's had an eye for music for a long time, bro. You've been in this shit for a long time.
Yeah, I appreciate him too, because he's always putting it out there, letting it be known, like, yo, y'all gonna see this face big, this little puny motherfucker right here. She's gonna be big. She's gonna be huge one day, and y'all need to see it. You get what I'm saying? So even though he not doing it himself, he's willing to, you feel me, help me push this in any way possible. So, and we all need that. Everybody need, get what I'm saying?
We all need a team, man. It takes a village. You know what I'm saying? I think people forget that a lot of times. And like I said, when he was like, yo, I got one and she fired, and he put me on the page, and I started listening to music. I'm like, if this is what we got in Hartford, we're going to be okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
and that's
saying?
All,
We're going to be okay.
And it's like, it goes, and a lot of my music, what I was saying too, I ain't going to say I'm not going to drop a lot of, I'm going to bring back and revamp a lot of that old music and kick him in the head with it, because it makes sense and it still feel good. And one thing when I say I'm making, this is legacy. This ain't just for now, today. This for years on.
This for the Grammy.
Yeah,
we're not doing
like
none
for
of this
years on.
shit.
Yeah,
we're not doing this for 1,500 room venues.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So I'll be saying that, like, I'll be okay with it. I'll be okay with it, because them same 50 to 30 people that's always on me, on my end, I could get them same people to come out to go to a show. You get what I'm saying? 100%. So I'm okay with that. Like, I'm perfectly fine. So
keep pushing.
Yeah,
keep
that's
pushing
it.
this culture.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
For the
This
music,
is a dope
man.
podcast.
Like,
Definitely.
No problem.
This is the first one I did in a long time too. So
listen.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime y'all want to come back here, Gogettaro, you know it's open. Whenever artists you want to bring back here, you know what I'm saying? All the time.
I know a few too that that'll be willing to come up here too.
Send them my way. Listen, whenever you want to come here, if I got a performance slot, whatever, you know I'm gonna be here.
Definitely, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
We need your energy.
Yeah.
Harvard needs this shit for real, man. Listen, tell them where they can find y'all at, and you know.
You can find me on Instagram at @BigXPeas, Facebook, Runner Peezy, but all my music is all under one link. So any one of them profiles you go to, you will find it under there. Qu'een Peezy, Q-U'_EEN, Peezy, Peezy. Just find me on there. And I'm always active, whatever. So any podcasts, any shows,
hit her up, please.
Hit us up. Hit this man right here.
We the Whiskey Pie Lounge. All my peoples, hit her up, please. The energy is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going nowhere either.
It's not.
Is here for a while.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, this has been a standout podcast where everybody and anybody can be a standout. I got to go home, girl, Qu'een Peezy in the motherfucking building. You know how we close it out. 805 Hartford Road, Manchester, Connecticut. Come get your cut. Come get your braids, come get your podcast, and pretty soon we're going to have the studio, so come get your studio time. You already know what it is. Nick, OTKJ, we out this.